welcome to the start of day 2 of WinterWeen. As you can see in my opening, I started The Cabin at the End of the World by Paul Tremblay. I don't know what I'm going to put this in for the prompt. I have books for all the prompts, but for some reason, Gabby talks about this book all the time, and it just, I want to read it to see what all the fuss is about, because she really loves this book. So, yeah. So I picked this up. Like I said, I don't know which one what I'm gonna put it in for. Maybe if I don't get to one of the other books on my list, I'll just see if this will fit in. Otherwise, otherwise I won't be doing the, if I only get this book read, then I'll just be, you know, just participating by reading one book. I don't know. But, yeah. I just started, so I don't have much of a, anything to say. Definitely sounds like it's going to be a really creepy book. I don't know how scary it's going to be, but it definitely sounds creepy. And I really like the little girl in here, and I'm really worried about her. So, yeah. And now we're getting one of her dad's perspectives, which is Eric. So, yeah. She has 2 dads. She was adopted, and one is Eric, and one is Andrew, I believe. And, yeah, she was left somewhere, and they adopted her. She's out. It's not a spoiler because it's at the very beginning of the book, but she's out, like, trying to gather grasshoppers, and this guy, Leonard, I think that's how you say it, shows up. And then now things are going cuckoo. Like, she wasn't as scared of him at first, but now she's like scared because all these 2 guys and a girl are showing up. And he said something at the, like, that we're doing this to save the world or something. Not a spoiler. He says, your dads won't let us in, Win, but they have to. Tell them they have to. We are not here to hurt you. We need you to help to save the world, please. So yeah, so that's the first chapter. I haven't read any more in Every Generation, but I'm definitely gonna read some more in this today. And even though this ain't, just a regular reading vlog, it's WinterWeen. I did start a book that isn't for WinterWeen. Oh my god, this thing's heavy. I started Lore Olympics by Rachel Smythe, which is a webtoon. It started out as a webtoon, and now it's in volumes for a book. I'm not sure about it so far. I'm pretty far in. I'm like, where am I? I hope I didn't lose my page. Oh, there it is. I'm right here, so yeah. I have this much left. I'm liking it, but I'm not seeing the fuss so far. Like, so many people have given this like 5 stars, said it's like their favorite book if they read it last year, and I'm just like, I like the pictures. I don't know. It's not like excited me that much. Don't get me wrong, I'm liking it, okay, but I'm just not seeing how people give it 5 stars and say it's the best book they've read. But everybody has their own taste of what they like and don't like. I mean, I do like it, don't get me wrong. I'm just not feeling it yet, and I'm almost done. Like, I'm halfway through. Shouldn't I be like feeling something about the story? Like, my favorite part is the pictures. Like, the pictures are gorgeous. Like, look at that. Like, look at how cool the art is. But most of it's thump, 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 thump. Like, okay. Like, I don't get it. I don't know what's the freak is going on? I'm hoping the last half will like be like, well, it's a little over half probably, but I'm hoping the last half like comes out and like wows me. I know there is definitely trigger warnings for this. So don't watch this clip and come back later if you want to hear my thoughts about what we're actually here for. But yeah, some of the things are physical and mental abuse, sexual trauma, and toxic relationships. So, guess there's gonna be like rape in here, or things that look non-consensual, or that don't seem non-consensual or something. I don't know. But I still am really like being hopeful that the next half is gonna wow me, and I'm gonna give it 5 stars. If not 5 stars, 4 stars. You know, my friend Erica like got me this for Christmas. She's so awesome. So I'm gonna keep it no matter what, because oh god, I love the colors, and I'm sure, I mean, and I just don't want to get rid of it. So I know I'm gonna keep it, and I definitely, no matter what, will give the next webtoon section when it comes out. I think it comes out sometime in the spring or summer. I'll definitely like continue on at least one more, because I do love the pictures, but I'm just don't get the 5-star or a favorite of the year feel to it. But as long as it gets a 4-star, I'll be happy. But yeah, let's end that with that, and I will be back later when I read something for that actually belongs to this vlog. So see you guys later. Hi everybody. I haven't read anything else, but I do have book mail. My son got me an energy drink. It's fruit punch, strawberry energy punch. It's really good, but very, very puckery. I got mail, book mail, like I said. And of course, Amazon pissed me off again, because they gave it to my neighbor instead of me. And this one here, I was supposed to get yesterday, and I'm like, my friend Andrea sent it to me. So thank you, Andrea. But yeah, it was supposed to be here yesterday. I'm like, why isn't it here? It's supposed to be here. And I'm like, well, maybe they're delayed, you know, after the holidays. And then I had 2 that I pre-ordered that came today. And it said it was delivered. And I went out, and I went to the front first. I was like, okay, check there. It wasn't there. I was like, I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, because they've been doing shitty stuff. Like, I've been telling that I left direct message, you know, instructions that I want it right by in the front, right by the door. And I was like, well, maybe they did what they normally do, put it by the garage. I guess maybe they think that's the front of the house. I don't know what they think. I don't know. But anyway, so I was like, I didn't think nothing of it. So I went and looked there, and no packages. And I saw the UPS truck leave, but I couldn't get them. I mean, not UP truck, but the Amazon truck leaving. But of course, they were already, you know, getting ready to turn. So I couldn't, there was no way I was going to get to them in time. And I looked, and there was packages at my neighbor's. I'm like, oh no, did they do like they did last summer? Because last summer they was always doing that. And yeah. So hopefully I don't get arrested. They don't think I like was stealing from my neighbors. Because I tried knocking on the neighbors' doors. They weren't there. I don't know, like, they had the virus recently, so I don't know if like they're quarantined. Or if they're just like, you know, at work or something, or out of town. I don't know. So I just made sure it was mine, and I grabbed it. So hopefully that I don't have cops coming to my door pretty soon like, were you stealing mail? Because that would not be fun. But anyways, that's enough of my complaining. my friend Andrea, thank you again. She got me Making Faces by Amy Harmon. On Instagram, they have like a thing, and they were like, and I was like asking people what some books I should read this year was for a challenge. And this is one of the ones that Andrea talked about. And she said to put it on my wish list because she wanted to send me a copy. That's so sweet of her. It says, Ambrose Young was beautiful, but maybe because he was so beautiful, he was never someone Fern thought she could have until he wasn't beautiful anymore. Making Faces is the story of a small town where 5 young men go off to war and only one comes back. It is the story of loss, collective loss, individual loss, loss of beauty, loss of life, loss of identity. It is the tale of one girl's love for a broken boy and a wounded warrior's love for an unremarkable girl. This is a modern tale of Beauty and the Beast, where we discover that there is a little beauty and a little beast in all of us. And then there's an interview, a bonus thing in here for an interview with the author. No, wait a minute, not the author. It's actually an interview with Ambrose, the male character. Sounds cool. I read it wrong, but yeah. Thank you again, Andrea. I'm so excited to read this. Hopefully I'll get to it in February. I'm going to try my hardest. And happy birthday book to Morgan Rhodes for Echoes and Empires. This says, an empire built on lies, the truth may be her greatest weapon. It's just white. And then just black. Try to fix this. It says Jaclyn Drake knows only 3 things about magic. It's rare, illegal, and always deadly. It says, so when she's caught up in a robbery gone wrong, she gets infected by a dangerous piece of magic, and you can get killed. I think they will kill you for it. I think. Yeah, it says, but in Ironport, the cost of doing magic is death, and seeking help might mean scheduling her own execution. There's nobody she could trust. But it says that this magic allows her to go into the memories of this infamous evil warlock. So she needs help getting this magic out of her. So she goes to this wanted criminal named Jericho Knox, and he offers her to help her get rid of the magic if she gives it to him, or if it goes into him. So sounds like it's gonna be good. There's more that it says on here, but I just don't want to like spoil it. I'm super excited about this. I am one of the ones, some people didn't like her, the Fallen Kingdom series. I really loved them. I didn't keep them though, but I really loved this series. And a lot of people liked her time travel one, which is the Spirit and Thieves series, but I could not get into that one. So we'll see if this one is one of the ones, is like the Fallen Kingdoms and I really love it, or if it's going to be the the time travel one, and I don't like it. So we'll see. I love the cover. It's really shiny. And the last one is Spin Me Right Round, by David Valdis. And like I said, happy birthday, book day to you, David. And to you, Spin Me Right Round. This says, an absolute blast. I love it and I couldn't put it down. And then right here on here it says, the first detail I can make out, 3 little hatch marks in a perfect fade. Holy crap, it's Gordo, as in my dad. I really have time traveled. I doubled over, holding back knee to brace myself. This is not a concussion. This is something all at once much worse and like kind of amazing. I'm here. I'm queer. It's 1985. Get used to it. It says, spin me right round. And then the tagline is, when you wake up in the past, the future is yours. Sounds like so much fun. I'm so excited for this. Like, I want to read it right now. But yeah. It's probably the first book I'm going to read after this readathon. But it says right here, Luis Gonzalez is having a blast in the past. All Luis wants is to go to the prom with his boyfriend, something his progressive high school still doesn't allow. Not after what happened when Chaz Wilson. But that was ages ago, when Luis's parents were students there. It would never happen today, right? He's determined to get his LBGTQ friends the respect they deserve, while also securing his spot as prom king, just saying. It says, when a hit on the head knocks him back in time to 1985 and he meets the doom young Chaz himself, Luis concocts a new plan. He's going to get this guy his first real kiss, which may be a challenge because a conservative school in the 80s isn't the safest place to be out, especially with homophilians, how do we say that word, including Gordo, aka Luis's estranged father. Running the show, Luis is over his head trying not to make things worse and figuring out how to make it back to present day at all. It is a story that's fresh and wickedly funny. David Valdez introduced a big-mouthed, big-hearted, queer character readers won't soon forget. Sounds really good. So that is my book mail. Let me know if you guys read any of these, or if you're, well, these two just came out, but you could have had an advance copy, or if you've read Making Faces. Okay. Hopefully I'll get some reading done, so I'll be back later. As you can see, I was reading this book. Yes, I quit reading The Cabin at the End of the Woods. I'm not woods. Why do I keep saying woods? World. For right now, I'm going to go back to it, but I was just in the mood for a romance again, and this is a Jack Frost romance. With Jack Frost, of course. And there's this guy. His name... You guys know I'm so bad at remembering names. Luca. His name is Luca. I didn't have to look. Woo-hoo, it came to me. Yay. Anyways, Luca, when he was 8 years old, him and his parents were on a trip, and they rented a cabin in the woods, and it's snowy, of course, and he gets lost, and Jack Frost finds him, but he thinks it's a dream, like he thought it, like he made it all up. And he's like 20-something years old now, and he's a writer, and he's got writer block, and he's dating this guy, but, you know, he just, like, but he doesn't really, like, you know, the guy's okay and everything like that, but he's not in love with the guy. And he's like always like, you know, hold on a minute. Like, he just doesn't like, he likes the guy, but he's just like, not like in love with them, you know what I mean. And they wind up breaking up. And then he decides that maybe if he goes back to the cabin where this all happened, that it will help him with his writer's block, because he writes stories, and of course it has to do with Jack Frost. And when he gets there, he gets hurt again, and who shows up? Jack Frost. Yeah, so I'm really liking it so far. It's fun. I mean, look, I already annotated. I got some oranges in there. So, some blue, which is what I want to remember about Jack Frost, is blue. And I got the pink because they did kiss, and there was a kind of cute, sexy scene. There was no sex, but it was just a cute scene that I liked. Little tease. And I don't even know if there's going to be sex in this, but that's okay. Not every book I read has to have sex. So, I just, as long as they're kissing and, you know, there's some, like, swoony moments and they at least talk a little dirty, hey. But, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So, I'm going to read a little bit more and then I will update you guys in a couple hours and then we will end the vlog. And start a new one tomorrow. So, I'll be back later. Bye for now. Hey everybody, I'm back, and look who decided to grace me with her present. Look at, Anya came to say hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hi, all my friends out in YouTube land. Say welcome back to Mommy's channel. Isn't she just the cutest? She just nice to you, Mama, baby. Oh, she's just a sweetheart, everybody. She's a sweetie. Okay. All right. I read a little bit more in Frost. I'm exactly at page 100. I'm really enjoying it. You can tell I'm really tabbing it. Anya's like, what you doing, Mommy? What you doing, Mommy? But yeah, I'm really liking it. It answered my question. It's definitely not fade to black. It doesn't like go real into detail about the sex, but there was like a really cool one at Jack's place. We find out like where Jack lives and what it's like, and they have sex somewhere. And I thought that was cute. Well, I don't know if cute's the right word to talk about a sex scene, but you know what I mean. But it was fun. I said it wasn't like very detailed, but there was enough to get the picture, you know, to like the scene, you know. So yeah, I'm definitely curious how, you know, it's gonna end up where they're gonna wind up being together somehow. So I'm just curious because like right now he's saying there's no way that he could, like they could be together that way, you know, for like ever. But you know something's gonna happen. I don't know what, but something's gonna happen. So I'm super excited to see like how it's all gonna end. But yeah, I'm gonna quit for the night, but I should be able to finish this tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow we'll actually, on the third day, we'll actually have finished a book. Unless I get bored during the middle of the night and I finish it at, you know, if I have trouble sleeping. But for right now, I am going to say that it's going to be the it. Because I want to watch at least one video and then my tablet's probably going to have to go on the charger. So, but this will be up hopefully sometime tomorrow. So hopefully on Wednesday you'll be seeing this. Well, unless something changes. If something changes, then you will see it the following day, which is Thursday, of course. So either way, one of the 2 days, it will be up. Because I have one that I have to do that I wanted to have up at 6:30, because that's my usual time that if I have a video, at least the first one is usually scheduled for 6:30, but by the time I'm done watching something on YouTube, then it's going to need to be charged. So I'm not going to have enough time to do the part for the YouTube channel, so yeah. But if something changes and I have enough to at least, you know, get the one, like, set it up for YouTube and then plug it in on time before it dies, then maybe I'll get up at 6:30. But otherwise, it'll probably be more like noonish that you will get the video. And of course, I think, I can't remember if I mentioned it, but I think I mentioned at the beginning of the video maybe, that it's my favorite books of 2021. And it's very long, so yeah. It was like a 50-minute video. So yeah. I talked about 15 books, 12 were my favorites, and then 3 were honorable mentions. And of course, when I got to my final 2, I just couldn't quit talking about the 2 books. So yeah. But yeah, I'm super excited to finish this one and see how they make it work, how they might wind up being able to stay together. So yeah. Also, there's a what is it, a pedicate? I forget what they call those things. I think it's a pedicus. Pedicus. I forget how you say that word. But you know, it's like a winged horse or something like that. Pegasus. I should not say that word. An ice Pegasus. It says that he was a gift from my mother when I was just a baby, and it's been with him the whole time. But I'm really loving the banter between these two, between Frost and Luca. So yeah, I cannot wait to finish it tomorrow. But I hope you guys are enjoying these, even though I haven't finished any books yet. But tomorrow I should finally finish my first one. And then I'm either going to go back to either In the Next Generation or A Cabin in the Woods. Or The Cabin in the Woods, whatever the title's called. A Cabin at the End of the World. I don't know why I keep forgetting the world part in there. But yeah, we will see. So I'll talk to you guys, like I said, tomorrow. Say good night again to everybody. Say night, everybody. I hope you guys like my mommy's video. And let me know if you guys want to see more of me in my mommy's videos. Right? Say that. Say, let me know if you want to see more of me in mommy's videos, right? 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 Right, baby girl? Is that what you're saying to them? To let you know if I should be in more of mommy's videos, right? Say night night. Pleasant dreams. See you guys later.